Good morning, everyone. Colleen here from Colleen Beauty and Fashion. Today is day 21 of our Mature Skin Makeup Challenge, where I'm reviewing 30 products from 30 different brands in 30 days. And so today I have a very popular product that I haven't never tried before, but I've certainly heard a lot about it. And I guess it was something that became very popular when I wasn't paying attention to makeup. So it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So I know if you watch any of the other YouTubers at all, the beauty YouTubers at all, you've probably seen this mentioned before and compared to many other things and duped and, had all kinds of conversation around it. But it's new to me. And my goal is to see how it performs under my eyes. So I'm in the stage of my makeup where I would put this under my eyes now. I've done my base, which was the It Cosmetics CC Cream from yesterday. And I've put on some eyeshadow. And this is the Nudestix, and it's just a couple of the colors. I just put them all over. One of the things I need a concealer to do is help me clean up this side area. And then, of course, go under the eyes. So that's what I'll be looking for. So I know I do look a little bit gruesome yellow at the moment, I think. I'm not sure if it's this red shirt or what the problem is, but it'll all come together in the end, I'm hopeful. So this is, according to the package, America's #1 concealer brand. And it calls itself a contour concealer. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but it says full coverage, flawless matte finish, creamy and easy to blend. I'm a little concerned it might be too heavy under my eyes, but we'll see. I chose the shade Fair Neutral. So here we go. Let's open the package. So as you can see, I got the mini one because I'm not completely convinced that this is going to work for me, but I'm willing to give it a shot. But I just feel like it might be too much. But let's see. We're going to try it right now. So I've got my mirror here. And I also am going to need my blender sponge. I'm pretty sure I'll need that. So what I normally do with my under eye concealer is I go in beside my eye here. And this is how I use the concealer to clean this up. And then in the corner, same on the other eye. And in the corner. And then I start off with my finger. And I start off with my finger and I kind of put it in place. Just kind of blend it out a little bit. I may have used too much. It's actually not as thick as I thought it was going to be. It's going on quite light, actually. Now I did put a primer on all over my eyes and under my eyes, so I'm not sure if that kind of made the difference. We'll see. Then I take my sponge and I blend it out. Sorry if you can hear Bonnie in the background. She's moving around down here. Bonnie is my dog. If you haven't seen the end of one of my videos, she makes an appearance at the end of my videos to say goodbye. Okay, and so we'll do a little bit in the middle now, right underneath. One dot on either side should do it. And spread it around a bit. And go in and blend with the beauty sponge. I think it's the right color. I definitely think the color matches for me. Sometimes, depending on the foundation I use, I would also put it around my nose because I have redness around my nose. But this CC cream is really covering that well. So I'm not going to bother with that. Less is more sometimes. So that's about it. That's all I would do with my concealer. Now let me see with my glasses on what's happening. Okay, so see, this is what I don't like. And I'm not sure if you can see. Let me see if I can bring you in close enough. Immediately, it creases into here. And that's with a primer on. So I am not impressed by that. So this doesn't work for me. Do you see what I'm talking about? So I'm going to try and correct it with some setting spray, and we'll see if that helps. So I'll be right back. So I saw this trick. I think it was Risa Does Makeup who tried it. That's another great channel. If you haven't checked her out, she's very glamorous. But she taught me that trick of putting your setting spray on here and then going under here. And she may have learned it from somebody else, but that's where I learned it. And we'll see if this helps. I don't think it's going to. I can see already, I don't think so. But as with all things, we have to give it a chance. So I'm going to go away and finish the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back with my finished look. Here's the finished look for today. I have some silver earrings on, and I went ahead and put on my red lips and finished the whole look. And I just wanted one more time take a look in the mirror. I mean, I did use that trick with the setting spray, and it is better now. But I'm hoping for something that doesn't require all this fuss. And maybe it's too much to hope for, that when you get, you know, these wrinkles and lines under your, that you're not going to be able to find anything that's going to miraculously, you know, cover them up and make them disappear and not settle into them. My biggest thing is settling into the, and making these little poochy things worse, which I don't need. Anyway, as with every time, we're going to give it a chance to settle down. Usually by the time I get to work, things kind of melt into place and they look a bit better. And I will check in at lunchtime, as I always do when I'm working and I'm doing these tests. So that will be the next portion of this video, so stay tuned for that. So here we are, it's noon, it's time to do the check-in. And I have to tell you, I think that when I compare this to how the e.l.f. Camo Concealer looks by lunchtime, it looks much better than this. And this seems to be very yellow too. So I'm not really happy with my makeup overall today. But so I'm not sure where it all went horribly wrong this morning, but this happens sometimes. So anyway, I would not suggest this for mature under eyes unless you have a better method of putting it on than I do, or you're confident in being able to deal with it. For me, it's not working. I have pretty normal mature under eyes. They're, you know, got a few wrinkles and they're a little bit dry, but not terribly dry. But if they were any drier, it would be a real mess. So can't say I'm a big fan at this point. So here's Bonnie to say goodbye, as we always do. And she's going to ask you to push the like button. Say, push the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now.